that in our Purulia school. Early morning the bell will go, then children will get up and run for the washing the face and to the shrine. And in the shrine, all the seats are there. You have to go and sit in that particular place and then go on chanting. The moment it is over, you can hear the whistle that the game teacher is blowing the whistle. You have to run for that. If the 3 minutes are late, immediately punishment is there. So what they used to do in the night, we have to go to the shrine with dhoti. You know, the Bengali dhoti is very difficult to wear. So we have to put on the dhoti and the white kurta and go to the shrine. The moment you are over, you have to leave the dhoti and kurta and the play dress, the game dress. After the game, you have to go for the breakfast. Then you have to go to the, not school actually, coaching. You have to complete that. Then again bathing, then to the school, one after another, no time. So they used to put on all the dresses together. So there is no time to change. So first they will put on the dhoti and lie down. In the morning they will get up and run with that dhoti. And after that, from the shrine itself, they will open the dhoti, throw it on the bed and reaching to the playground. So like this, the life used to go like that. When they used to go on the vacation to the home, the only thing they used to do, only sleep. And nothing else. And food was also like that. If you are late, then there is no food for you. So every time, every moment, you must be punctual, punctual and punctual. And for that, alertment. Alert, always alert. So that was the, then afterwards, all of them successful in their life. Almost all the students in our schools, they are all in our grades, in the school grade, first divisions with letter marks, and they become doctors, engineers, and scientists, professionals. Each and every one of them are successful. Only one or two, they used to give up in between. No, it is not possible. Their parents used to come and tell, oh my God, my son is reducing weight, so now I don't need. They used to take them to some other school. So they are rich people, they could afford. But afterwards, you don't know what happened. So that is the first thing. Fast is very difficult, like the bishop, very bitter. But if you can continue that discipline, amrito upamam, and that is the joy that is called sattika. Next is coming rajasika. Rajasika means Vishaya Indriya Samyoga Yatta Agre Amritopamam. Vishaya, the object, and Indriya, we are having 5 Indriyas. The eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, and the skin. Chakshu, Karna, Nashika, Jiva, and Tak. So these are, and what they do, they go out and enjoy the objects, come back, and they're very happy. Almost everyone you know when used to go to school, particularly the higher schools, there will be always 1 or 2 boys will be there, and they will become the leaders. They will come and tell, whisper, have you ever tasted cigarette, smoking? No, come. This all arrangement is there. So we will, so the curiosity, what is cigarette? So we go and we smoke. Then afterwards we found that at the age of 60, we are smoking and coughing and cursing that friend. So why he came into my life? He go on like that. Now we started with joy and then we curse for that. So that is the way we always, in the beginning, is great joy. And we need not to go to school or classroom. We will manage. Somebody will be there. So let us go and enjoy cinema. Let us go and enjoy the game. Let us go and do that. Many of us we did. And then afterwards, nothing. One of my friends, he was a very good close friend of mine when we were in the school. Then he joined in an ultra movement. I told him, this is not our time. We are students. We have to learn. And he told, no, I like this. They will give us a gun, we will go and shoot. So he was very strong. So he joined that ultra group. Ultimately, I'm really very sorry to tell you, and always feel sorry, he lost one of his hands because he was handling the bomb, in a crude bomb that busted within his hand, and he lost the hand. And now when I meet, he always say, you were correct, I was wrong. And he is suffering, suffering and suffering. In the society there is no respect for him. In his own family, they always say, why don't you die? You are a burden on us. You can earn anything, you can't do anything. So that is the curse all the time on his head. In the beginning, it is so good because he was strong and went to roam with his gun. All the neighborhood used to be very much afraid of him. And if he went to any restaurant, they never charged him. He used to eat anything he liked. So that is the way he lived for a few years. And now he is suffering, suffering and suffering. And that's why whenever I meet the young people, the students, I always say, it is on your hand, in your hand. Swami Vivekananda said, you are the maker of your own destiny. You want to be happy? Be disciplined now. You want to be unhappy? You need not to follow the discipline. It depends on you. And if you are more dangerous for the society, the foolish people will be there. And you will suffer, suffer and suffer. You may put all your fingers on the society and blame. The society to blame, my parents are to blame, my relatives are to blame. You may blame each and everyone in the world. But ultimately the whole thing will go to you. You are to be blamed because you never listen to the words of the seniors. So these are the things that we have to go and tell, and that is called religion. So the religion means to help. If the religion cannot help us, then what is the use of practicing religion? So this is called Rajasic Sukha. And the Tamasic Sukha, all through in the beginning and end, it is suffering, suffering and suffering. Now friends, these are the things. Now let us see something practical. What we are going to do with that, the practical way. In the practical way means what we feel always, every time, how to be happy. I want to be happy. I know all these things. Then tell me how one can be happy when he is preparing his life and then afterwards living his life. And for that we have to understand first, who am I? My source is nothing but happiness. So if I only try a little, I can be happy. So that is the first thing. Why I am not happy? Because something else in my life came, and that is called a complete desire. When the desire is fulfilled, then I am happy. When the desire is not fulfilled, I am unhappy. So if that is so let me try like this. And in the Sanskrit they always say kama, ichha, vasana, chahat, lobha, tanha, temptation. These are the synonyms of desire. In the life of Jesus, temptation came. And in temptation we call pralobhana. When he was practicing austerity to realize God, then the temptation came in the life of Jesus. And when they were beating Jesus, then the temptation came in the form of a devil and told, why you are trying to take the refuge in God, refuge in me. I am the devil. I can protect you. I can give you a lot of joy in this world. The great temptation. But still, Jesus refused it. We know in his life, they took him to a hilltop. They were showing him that if they are not accepting, he will be killed and all those things. temptation. Same thing came in the life of Lord Buddha. And that's why afterwards he said it Mara. Mara means that same devil. And that is called Tanha. In the words of Lord Buddha, Tanha. Tanha means the desire. And these are the main. And we know, na jatu kamo kamanam upabhogena samyati. If we are having something funny and enjoying, again, and again, it can never stop. If I think that if I just enjoy and then I will complete it, you can never stop it. So by enjoying something, external object, you can never complete, that is sure. So that is why. So then what you will do? Shall you stop working anything and sit like a doll and doing nothing? Exactly opposite. It says, Uttishtata, Jagrata, Prapya Varan Nibodhata. Very, very inspiring words of the Kathopanishad. And Swami Vivekananda said, translated it in his very unique way. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. You must arise, awake, and stop not. What is arise? Aware about everything. Awake, attentive and active to achieve the goal. And then when you are complete that achievement, then only stop. So that is the tremendous encouragement. And we fix a goal, we strive to, obviously, that is the desire to reach over there. And after reaching over there, if I see that I am failure, the misery will come, sorrowness will come, unhappiness will come. And if I am successful, I am happy. That is obvious. Here only one thing we have to understand. That is the teaching of Bhagavan Sri Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. Particularly those who are very young, for them we have to go on telling that you try to achieve it and put your whole mind and soul in it. Suppose you are not successful, don't bother. Something else is waiting for you. Don't bother about it. And for the senior people, our Sri Krishna said, Karmanne vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. You have to only follow or practice your duties properly and nothing else. You are a doctor and treating the patient with all eagerness and accuracy, and suppose it fails, unfortunately, don't blame yourself. Only say, I have tried my best. As a teacher, tried my best. In all profession, tried my best. If I am successful, okay, I have tried my best. Raising your children, tried my best. And if the children are not exactly as you are thinking they should be, so I have tried. I cannot go beyond this. This is my limit. So that is called happiness. In one place we have to come and stop and say, this much and no farther, I am happy. And finally, I bless my failures. As Swamiji said, Swami Vivekananda, I bless my failures because they taught me not to do like that. This is my words. Swamiji only said, I bless my failures because I learned so many things from that. I bless my failures because I learned. They taught me that I should not do like that. And I thank my success because they gave me inspiration to move on and on. And I am happy. And you have to declare yourself that you are happy. Thank you, friends, for listening for such a long time with rapt attention. And I am also, I don't know whether you are happy or not, I am happy. Thank you very much. But still little time is there. Here it says that up to 1 o'clock, 1:30. So if you have any questions, you can please ask. Right? Yeah.
कायेन वाचा मनसेंद्रियवा बुद्ध्यात्मना प्रतिसभावा करोमि यज्ञ सकलम परस्मै नारायणाय समर्पयामि. Are you enlightened? Can you carry me to Turiya Avastha?
That is self-effort. No one can take you to the Turiya Avastha. Only the scripture.
Enlightenment.
And Turiya Avastha means enlightenment, but it is your effort. No one can give you anything. That is again the Shankaracharya is telling.
But Guru can give blessings.
Guru can give you blessings not in the form of taking you over there. If you are not qualified, if I take you, the Guru takes you over there, you'll be a total failure over there. Suppose, let me explain. You go to a Nobel laureate who is associated with an university, and in the university you say, you are a Nobel laureate, you are over here, you are my Guru, and give me a certificate that I am a successful student. And Guru out of his compassion gives you the certificate. Yes. And gives you the title doctorate. And wherever with that, if you go to the society, do you think they will accept you? In every step you will be failure. Because you don't know anything about that. Similarly, the spiritual life, you have to go on learning step by step. Don't wait on the Guru or the scripture or the God. It is all you.
But the person who is Guru can carry you from darkness to light.
So that is by giving you, that is by giving you only advices. Don't take it in the different way. Guru is taking you from the darkness to light. That means he gives you the advices, shows you the path as we were discussing. If you have the ego, my son, you are going to suffer. If you don't have the discrimination,
Humble request.
pardon?
Humble request.
Yes. What is that?
For doing Kundalini Jagruti, could you show me the way?
See, there is nothing in this world which is all simple like that. If anybody is claiming that I can arise your Kundalini, is a fraud. I am telling you. I cannot believe that without preparing the student, he can give you that highest knowledge. Can I give the highest knowledge to a small kid who is studying in the class 4th grade? It's not possible. His brain is not, mind is not ready to accept that. So when the Kundalini Shakti is arising, who is going to bear that? It's not the Guru, it is you. And you are not ready to do that. You know, I'll tell you one example. The same thing happened. One person came to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. That was the 1st January, 1886. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, he became the Kalpataru. That's a unique day. And whoever came and whatever prayer they did, that was fulfilled. This fellow came and he told, you give me the self-realization. I like to see my Ishta Devata, my God, in everything. Even in that condition, Sri Ramakrishna cautioned him, be careful. No, you please give me. He was given that blessings. Then what happened, you know? He was a businessman. He went to his shop and he found everything is God and nothing else. That those people who are coming to purchase, they're also gods. And then he said, oh my God, my business. Mera vyapar to chaupat ho jayega. And I'm going to survive with this. With that excellent experience for which we have left our hearth and home. And we are spending years after years. That fellow got it. But Because he was not ready, he was not prepared, he came running back to Sri Ramakrishna, hold his feet and prayed, please sir, take it back.
So what Shankaracharya say, Kavadhare Mulyasa Samaya Lasya Parya, Sivatman Mande Navarus Matandam Natam, Upabhyam Ekabhyam Udavidi Buddhisadaya, Sanathabhyam Jagne Jagat, Janni Bhat Jagadiram. That is for Jagratya Kurni.
Sir, you have memorized wonderful. This is very good. Thank you. But you want to. But the thing is, only memorization won't do. Shankaracharya is also, same Shankaracharya, is also telling, Adhikarinam ashaste, phala, siddhi, visheshata. Why? Was he mad? In one place he is telling like this, and another place he is telling like this. And whether he was cheating us? No. He is telling adhikarinam ashaste. Everything depends on the adhikari. Adhikari means the student. If the student is not capable, if the best of the teachers of the whole world cannot give him education, can they? So please keep in mind and always say, oh God, please make me a perfect adhikari. Don't deceive yourself. Be humble and say, I want to become a real student. Please make me a real student so that I can understand the vastness and greatness of yours. Jesus was followed by multitudes. Jesus was followed by millions, but he chose only a few. They became the chosen disciples. They were called apostles, right? And he used to give all these advices to so many, but he called those chosen apostles on a hilltop, and there he gave the best thing to them, advices only and nothing else. And those advices are same like the Vedanta. So this is called the special advices. When you are ready, when you are not ready, nobody will give the advices. Thank you. Let others talk. Please, Sam. Yeah.
Ask you one thing, like in religion,
just a minute. Can you give me a little water? Yeah, continue.
Like in religion says, you get the wisdom from the fear of God. Now we are not supposed to fear God, right? We are supposed to love Him. So do you believe in that we get the wisdom from the fear of God?
See, that is the conception of the Western world, the fear. Because we have to understand to whom they were giving the religion. The life of those people, if you study, and they were not that way ready to understand the highest philosophy. The fear was only thing. So naturally, the fear. Suppose the school student, again I am going to the students because he's only learning, no? So always we can compare. For the school students, so much of do's and don'ts. You cannot do this, you cannot do that, you must have to follow this, you must have to follow that. And when you reach to the university, there is no do's and don'ts. So you have enrolled yourself in that subject, if it comes. So here also, when the students are that way ready, so you need not to bother about. When they are very low, then you have to tell them out of fear. So that's only, nothing else.
There's one more, like a lot of scripture says that you love God with your soul, mind, right, with your heart. But it also says that when you love God, you get to suffer. Like suffering is part of it when you're loving God. Now when you go through suffering, how do you stay happy at the same time? Like there's certain things you suffer always in life.
Have you seen the image of Goddess Kali? And the Goddess Kali is very peculiar. If you notice properly, you must have noticed. On the right hand side, she is having 4 hands. And the right hand side, 2 hands are so good. One is doing like this. That means Abhaya. Abhaya, you need not to be afraid of. I am there, your mother. And Bara, and she is ready to give anything that you pray. That is the right hand side. Left hand side, exactly opposite. Is a terrible, as a the just recently shivered human head, and from that the blood is coming out, and she is holding a sword. Why these two different things? If you want the materialistic world, happiness, joy, success, property, then right hand side. But mother is ready to give because it is temporary. But if you want the permanent joy, their mother says, come to the left and strive for it. You have to cut your head. That means your ignorance. You have to suffer, suffer, suffer. Because you are not going to accept anything of this world. So obviously in the beginning, as if you are suffering. See, when we became monk, we were 22, 23 years young people. There were so many things before us. When we came and joined, we left all those things which were there ready for us. And when he came, nothing was there. Get up in the early morning, go and do that work, go and do this, go and do that, like this, and go and clean the bathroom, go and do this. So much of physical work we had to do. And every time they used to say, you must have to obey your seniors. And sometimes we used to think, why? My father never rebuked me like this. My mother, that I went to a village along with the Swamiji, and I came back at about 2:30 night in the Chirapunji. If you go over there, oh my God, every time it is raining, the terrible place, and it's cold. We came back, and it's not like America or this advanced country, all in a centralized heating. Nothing was there. You have to warm yourself with your own body heat. So when you go to bed, all those things are so cold. The blankets and the quilt and all those, you have to make it warm with your body heat. Then when you are going to sleep, and the Swami came and knocked. It was 2:30, I went to bed, and again at 3:30 or 4, he came and knocked, and he was shouting, you have become a monk. Your parents are crying. They have sacrificed you for the betterment of the humanity. And you are sleeping. I told Sir, my mother, if she heard that you are knocking my door at 4:30, 3:30, when I went to bed at 2:30, she will be so unhappy. So let me sleep, she will be very happy. But the Swami was, he used to knock the doors to get up, and sometimes he used to pour the cool water on the head. Is it not torture? Torture, torture, and torture. And you do not know what you are going to achieve. There is no certainty that you are going to realize God. So the left hand side, Bama Kali. Dakshina Kali is very good. You go and tell, I saw in the Dakshineshwar temple, many of you must have seen, and there on the, in India, anyone can have the freedom. So one girl wrote on the wall of the temple, Mother, I am going to sit for the final exam in class 10. So please bless me so that I go in the first division. And she gave, that time, in those days there was no cell phone number, so she gave the pin code, address and the pin code of her house, so the mother should not make mistake. The same namesake may be there. So this type of prayer. Recently I went 2 years before, I was trying to concentrate from the distance, and one lady was going on telling, Mother, please, in Hindi she was telling, Mother, please bless her mother and father, then her in-laws, then her all, then so I told, ma'am, the list is over. I want little quietness. If the list is long, will you please stop for a moment? I'll just pray and go. So people are going on praying, praying and praying. So that's called Dakshina Kali. So as you are asking, how can I love God? It is not for all. When I am suffering, still I love God. Like when a mother is punishing the child, still the child go and hug the mother and cry. That is the attitude. Thank you. Yeah.
What inspired you to be a monk? You just said you were 22 when you were 15. What is
That is a very personal question. What inspires me? I don't know actually. To be frank, I don't know. They are recording everything. So, so when I was, the many of us, when I was young, so there, the Pakistan-India war was going on. At that time I was in school level, and I thought that I should become a pilot. You know, that patriotism all the time. When the war is going on, both the countries, patriotism goes. So everybody is affected with that patriotism. Some of our friends and I also joined in that patriotism, and I thought I should become a pilot in the Air Force, Indian Air Force, and I will go and drop bombs in the Pakistan. So that was my idea, the first thing. And then slowly, when I grew up and completed education, then I was thinking suddenly, I was reading the books of Swami Vivekananda, and the quotation of Vivekananda that really struck me, they only live who live for others. The rest are more dead than alive. Then I started wondering, what does it mean? Live for others? So that question, slowly, I started meeting the Swamis, asking the senior people, what does it mean? Then I came in contact with some of the Swamijis of the Ramakrishna Mission. And even then I was not decided what to do and what not. Then once I went to visit the Cherrapunji with my friends. And my friend was a strong communist. And he never believed in God. He never wanted to see the face of any monk. So when we reached over there, he told, let us go and see the falls. There's a falls, Masmai Falls, and also a factory, cement factory. I told, what is there in the cement factory? They are only breaking the stones and making the cement. And what is there to see the falls? Only water is coming down and falling. So let us go and see that school where they are making human beings. So Cherrapunji school is a beautiful school. They are making human beings. Let us go and see. Anyway, we argued, and then it was decided in the morning, first half we will go to the school, and second half we will go to that places. So we were tourists. We went and met the Swami. I don't know why. The moment the Swami saw both of us, almost the same age, entered into him and said, can we come in? Well, please come in. And the first sentence he told to my friend, do you like to go around? I will give you a person. He will take you and show you around. He told yes, because he was not at all happy in the company of a monk. So, and he that Swami asked me, you please sit over here. And that my friend went and told me, whispering, after 1 hour, I am going to meet you there. I told, okay. He left. And this Swami told, I don't know, don't think it is a miracle. I really like coffee. I don't know why. But then he said, I will prepare a cup of coffee for you with my own hands. There's a special coffee. I'll give it to you. And while I am preparing, you read these things. And there I found the same thing again. They only live who live for others. And that, then he said, why don't you become a monk? And going around here and there afterwards, just an ordinary life. And I felt that the call has come. This is called samaskara. No one can explain it. From the past life it comes. The moment that monk told, he was not forcing me or alluring me. Only just casually told me, I felt the call has come for me. I told, sir, can I become a monk? Why not? Then I became monk. And when I started living over there, I felt with the other brahmacharis, the novices are called brahmacharis, and we have to spend 9 years to get this gerua, Then after the 9 years, they will see whether you have the cravings for name and fame, you have some other, other things that a monk should not have. All those things for the 9 years. And then on the 10th year, the Guru gives the bestow the sannyasa. From that day onwards, I felt I am back in my family and back in my home. So I was so happy. And with my friends, with my brothers, with my sisters and the family, that I was thinking I was somewhere else, but that was not my real place. So why, I don't know. My brother thought exactly opposite. I thought, but we grew in the same family, in the same atmosphere. Why the two different mentalities? Afterwards I came to know it's called samaskara, the past impressions that comes. But please, pray to God if you like me, that I remain a real sannyasi and die as a sannyasi. Thank you. Any other question about the happiness, unhappiness? Yeah.
So you don't think about happiness. So if you know you're not happy, and if you know what can make you happy, but in practical life it may not be the easiest thing to do. Right?
No.
So how should we go about it?
See, if you know that you are unhappy, right? You develop. Then first and foremost thing, I feel, friend, is now write it down. Instead of thinking, when you are writing down, it becomes very perfect. Why I am unhappy? Give the heading. Because of this, because of this, because of this, because of this. So 3, 4, 5 points. And then, just like a scientist, you just think, can I eradicate this one? A scientist is researching, and first time unsuccessful, he notes down why I am unsuccessful. Similarly, you are noting down why I am unhappy. And then the first point, why I am unhappy? Because the moment the person comes over here, his company agitates me. I don't like his way of talking. I don't like his company at all. How to avoid that? That's the first. Or this thing, that thing, that thing. Suppose in the office, you are not in very good relation with your boss, but that is the relation is more important than the relation with the wife. So obviously you have to be careful, because you can fight with your wife, but you cannot fight with your boss, where he is the boss. So then the boss, you have to understand how to adjust that in a very nice way. And in the Sanskrit, they teach us that you have to perform the work intelligently, and that is called yoga. Yoga, karma, sukaushalam. Karma, the work you have to perform in a very intelligent way. So at the same time, if you think it is impossible, it's not going to be successful at my boss, then you search a job somewhere else without disclosing that. So this way, the main thing is you point a note down and you will see you can solve all those problems, and then you can become happy. And when you are trying to eradicate those things, your unhappiness will go, because you are active. When your mind is active to become happy, when your mind is active to remove all the bondages of all the obstacles, you are not unhappy. So that is why. Suppose when we go to the airport and we see that there is a very less time, so anxiety is there, but we are not unhappy. And we run over here and ask the people, will you please allow me to go a little faster? Then ask the people over there, can you please allow me to go a little faster, like this. But in America, they never listen. But particularly those in the guards, They will never allow. In our country, okay. Somehow, ये स्वामी जी ने आ गया, अच्छा छोड़ दो, स्वामी जी कुछ नहीं है ना, नहीं है, केवल एक रिवॉल्वर है, अच्छा ठीक है चलो. In our country, it's all lineage. So I'm just joking. So there, but here, so when you are trying to solve your problem, anxiety is there, activity is there, but no unhappiness. The moment everything is gone, then you sit down. Oh my God, what will happen to me? Whole night I have to spend in this airport. You are unhappy, right? So similarly, if we judge that I am active, you are not unhappy. So to specific to your answer is this: write down fast and put your mind on that to solve the problems. You'll be very less unhappy. And time will come when you can remove the unhappiness at all. And they say always that there is a situation. If you can handle the situation, there is no problem. Actually, there is no problem or a situation. And if you can handle the situation to your favor, there is no problem. So, of course, it is very difficult to do than to say. It's so easy to say, but difficult. But we have to do that. We must have to try. It's a good question. Mm-hmm.
People may have questions who are online.
Okay.
I'm just checking.
Swamiji, Pranam.
Shekhar is done.
Yes, Shekhar.
Swamiji, Pranam. Thank you very much for such a wonderful speech. You can hear me?
Thank you. That is okay. I can hear.
Okay.
Yes, please tell.
Yes. Thank you very much, Swamiji, for your wonderful speech. So in our Google Hangout and teleconference line, lot of people are there. So would you be able to take some questions from this side? Sure. Okay, so I'm requesting first to my friends who are in conference line and in Google Hangout, if those are having any question, you can ask to Swamiji. Okay, so if nobody is ready, then Swamiji, I would like to ask
please.
one question to you. Yes. So it is related with that happiness. So as Thakur used to say that the purpose of human life is realization of God. So with relate to that, can we say that happiness, honesty, love, those are the byproducts of realization of God? I mean, main objective should be God relation, and if we follow the certain things to realize God, then these things will be coming along with that way. Is that true understanding?
That I think you have heard the Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna say that God realization is the goal of our life. And what is God? In the beginning itself of our talk, we were discussing it. We didn't mention the word God, we said Brahman, the all-pervading Brahman. Then all-pervading Brahman, it is difficult for us to understand. So we slowly come down to that level of our understanding, saying Brahman as a God, who is very powerful, who is omnipotent, omnipresent, etc. etc. So Sri Ramakrishna is telling that God realization. And what is God? What is Brahman? Raso Vaisaha. The very first thing that I say, it is Raso Vaisaha. Anandam. Khalu. Imani. Bhutani. Jayante. Truly, verily, from the Ananda, from the source of joy, all these beings have come, have become. So obviously, God realization means reaching to the source of joy. Thank you. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you very much. if anybody wanted to ask any question, can you
Oh
please
yeah,
quickly
I'm
ask?
here. I can listen. I can hear you. Ask your friends to ask questions and tell the name and the place
Oh,
from
okay.
where and who.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Swamiji. If somebody
Right.
asks, I'll reach out to you.
Anyone of you? Yeah, sir.
Thank you.
It is easier to be objective and follow this when we are not at home. Suppose we are at work or something. At least when you come home, at least I tend to become much less objective. So how to carry on the objectivity, that would be
Let me get clear. When you are
at work.
in workplace,
I may get angry, but I know I will handle the situation. Do the opposite. When I come home, I just think, my family is pretty close to me. I can basically not be objective. Yeah. How to improve it?
that is a feeling of mindness, me and mine. Swami Vivekananda used to scold a lady in New York, and she used to come from the other end of the city with completing her own household chorus, taking a tram, coming to the Swamiji's place, and she used to cook for Swamiji, she used to prepare the room for the lecture, she used to note down the lecture, she used to collect the donation, hat collection they used to tell, and then again used to distribute the food for Swamiji, and then everything she alone used to do, and Swamiji used to scold her only, every time, and not anybody else. The one day it was too much for her, and she came and told Swamiji, so nobody does all these things to you, I do, but you are constantly scolding me. Why? The Swamiji came down from the stair to say something to the heart. Then he was going back, and she told, "No, you must tell." And the Mary Louis Burke is describing this thing in so nice way, and in her book, the Vivekananda in the West, Vivekananda turned and said, "Because I love you, because I love you, I like to see you perfect." We scold our children because we like to see them perfect. We talk maybe a little harshly with our family members because we like to see them perfect. So this is an expression of joy, expression of love, expression of me and mineness and the nearness. But of course, in the offices also and house also, one should behave in a very courteous way properly. So that is true, but nothing wrong if you are a little bit free, enjoying little freedom in the home. Suppose all family members are going out, you are in the car, and you see that they are not coming, so you shouted, "Hey, why you are late?" There's nothing wrong in that. And but in the office you cannot ask the colleagues in that fashion. So that is only, there's nothing wrong. It's okay. But not too much. Not bossing in the home. So that will be very difficult. In the life only, if we discriminate, then there is no problem. Of course, there will be unhappiness is always there as long as the body is there, as long as the desire is there, as long as we are not realizing God and becoming perfect, always it will be there. But we can minimize it by applying our thought, our discrimination, and that is why this type of discussion, we are discussing about happiness. So whatever I learned, I shared with you, and then your questions is once again making me aware about all those problems. So that way we are coming into a conclusion, and when we go back home, we don't forget it. We remember it, and it goes in the subconscious mind. Maybe that we think that we have forgotten, but it is there, it will be there in our subconscious mind. And whenever this type of situation will arise, Swamiji told, I have to note down all the problems. Let me note down, let me see. And then I can slowly handle this one, this two, this three, this four way. So that way, you will see our life will be more smooth. So all this type of teachings is not just to come and to give a lecture and go away, but it is the spiritual discourse, which is elevating our mind. Sometimes some places they will have a lot of songs, dances in the name of religion. Not many people they go. It's a sort of entertainment. It's an entertainment, good. At least some people they're singing some movie songs. No, these are good songs, bhajan, and we are also clapping, but still that is a sort of a entertainment. But here today, enlightenment. A monk should be in his life dharma palan, dharma shiksha. What is the goal of our life? What is the purpose of our life? Dharma palan. Whatever I am telling, I must practice it in my own life. And dharma shiksha, and that I will always try to distribute among others. So otherwise it is of no use. Sometimes I really feel so sorry when I see some people, they come in the name of religion. The big temples now the Hindus are constructing. Very good. They have suffered a lot. They have suffered thousands and thousands of years. Now the opportunity has come, time has come, but things are changing. Now the Hindus are becoming powerful, but they construct the temple by spending millions of dollars and they fight. Who will be the president? Who will be the working manager? Who will be the this? Who will be that? They are constantly fighting, and not only is a single person, whole family joined. So they are all the time, and then they are fighting over here, and all the relatives in the back home, they are also excited. So then what is the fun of creating the temple? So that is the thing. Why I have made the temple? To fight? In that case, why I have spent millions? So I have come here to become happy. So I have to see what can give me happiness. But that doesn't mean I should be meek all the time. I should accept everything lying down. No. But at the same time, I should not be behaving as a boss and torturing over others and showing my own ego. Not like that. Anyone trying to do good, I am his friend. Whether he likes me personally or not, doesn't matter. He likes the ideology. He is trying to become good. So that should be the point. In spiritual life, religious life, it should be the goal, happiness, joy, peace and prosperity. If that is not there, it is of no use actually. The long back from Delhi, I went to Jammu. And near the Jammu, that Katra and Jammu, that the very famous temple is there. And we have a new ashram over there. So we went over. I went from Delhi in a train, in the same compartment, a group of people, they also came, and a young man, he was looking after the whole family. I know that habit, immediately they were blocking the seats so that all the family members can see afterwards. So after a lot many seats were there, so all empty. So I sat, and that young man sat in front, and he looked at me after everything. Now, Swamiji, आप कहाँ से कहाँ जा रहे हो इत्यादि. You know, in India, we always immediately become friends and we exchange all our information. So and after that, when we reached over there, I went to our ashrama, they went to Mata Di. After 2 days, when I was returning in the same train, the same compartment, I met the same person and the same behavior of the same boy. And he, this time also when we were returning to Delhi, he said, "Oh, Are, you are that Swamiji. But Swamiji, आपको तो जाते हुए नहीं देखा. I didn't see you that you were going to the temple." I told no, I didn't go. My God, you are coming from Arunachal Pradesh and आपने visit नहीं किया. You should have gone over there. I went. I told him, तो, but आपने गए, you have visited? Oh yes, you know what happened? When I reached over there, the priest, he was looking to different side. I touched the image also. So you are not supposed to touch. And the young man out of his, there's a image means only stone, and they say it is a Shakti. So when the priest was looking to different sides, and then he touched that, he was very much proud. I touched that also. And I told them, what you prayed to the mother? ना ये तो मेरा सबको स्वास्थ्य अच्छा रहे, व्यापार अच्छा हो, let all us be happy and healthy, and our family can have the income, and all this. I told, for this only you went all the way from Delhi to Katra and took the so much difficulty. In Delhi, there's a so nice, very good hospitals are there. If you just make a card in the hospital, they will take care of your health. And in Delhi only, all the MPs are roaming around. If you develop a relation with the attachment with what's called connection with the MP, you will get all the orders. So that way your business also will be good. Why for this you went to the mother? You don't know whether mother will give it or not. In the meantime, you have spent so much of money. Then he was confused. They say, because Swami is telling, actually he was thinking, तो क्या मांगना है? अब क्या मांगेंगे? Then I told, what shall I pray to mother? Then I told, when you went to mother, you were a different person. And after taking so much of trouble and walking whole night and climbing that hill, when you reached to the mother, prayed to the mother, when you are coming back, are you a better person? That you have to understand. What is religion? Swami Vivekananda's this wonderful definition. He is telling, religion is a process. Mind it, religion is a process that makes a brute unto man, a man unto God. A brute means a person who lives for himself. He never cares for anybody else, not even the family members. Very, very selfish. So that's called brute man. And when he comes in contact with religion, religion teaches love, love, and love. Serve the others without any expectation. And take all the difficulties on yourself. Give all joy to others. That is religion. So naturally, if you are learning that, whether you are going to a mosque or a church or a synagogue or a temple, doesn't matter at all. You're a transformed person. And you will notice that is why Hinduism never believe in conversion. Because the Hindus believe in transformation. Conversion means I'm imposing my ideas on you. Whether you believe it or not, you must have to follow it. This is called conversion. In different situations, we are forcing, oh, if you take my religion, I will help you. So there is a conversion, but Hindus never does like that. There's a transformation. Any son taking birth in a Hindu family, any child taking birth in a Hindu family is a Hindu. They don't need the baptism. So that is the specialty of the Hindus. Why? Because they are transforming. So after the birth, they are called Sudra. Sudra means uncultured. The children will be crawling on the floor, taking anything there, putting hand and in the mouth, doing this, doing that. Then the mothers, aunties, they'll be teaching, you should not do this, you should not behave like this. Like slowly, slowly, they are becoming culture. So that after that culture, they become Dija. Dija means second birth. It's not only the Brahmin, each and everyone. Human birth means after becoming cultured, trained. I went to a school and I was asking the students, why you have come to school? They told for learning. And what you like to learn? Now the science, this and that. I told to become a good person, right? Yes. But have you seen the animals, the cows, they're going to the school to become a good cow? No. If they can become an animal like that by birth, why a human baby, human child needs the training to become human? Have you ever asked? We have to ask this question. Because the human means self-control, discipline, loving for others, caring for others, understanding others, feeling for others. That is called human. Not that just we are having a human body and you are human. Not like that. So that is the Swami Vivekananda said, come and be man. Esho Manusha. In Bengali he gave the call, come and become human being. The human being means this consideration. And the moment you are having this consideration, you are happy. Know it for sure. Thank you, friends. So I think it is almost time. And today I have to go back. So once again, I must thank this
Swamiji.
lady, the Dr. Brahma, and for organizing this. She came to Chicago. She could learn all these things sitting before me. But when she heard, she talked with me, and then she thought, why not organize a program and call whoever I know and let this talk be before each and everyone, so everyone will be benefited. If this is not religion, then what is religion? Thank you. So, thinking for others, I got a sweet, I ate and wiped my face and came, I don't know anything. Not like that. Those who are getting something good, immediately coming and asking, friends, there is a very good thing. Do you like to take that? Come, I will organize, I will go, I will take you. Please help in this way so that this eternal teachings, the broad teachings, no narrowness, reaches to each and every soul and each and everyone happy, then we are happy. Come, let us once again recite that sloka and then conclude. I will recite, you just follow after me.
Swamiji, would you be able to take another one question? Actually, Shangita ji, she wanted to ask.
No,
If
you
it
can
is
ask, yeah.
limited, then probably. Okay. So, Shangita ji, can you please ask as you are telling? I think,
Please ask.
yeah, yes, I think she's trying maybe some problem in microphone. Okay. I think, yeah. So, Swamiji, I think she's trying to do, but
Uh,
somehow microphone is not working maybe.
Namaskar.
Yeah, that's fine.
I invite all your friends those who are listening, and I thank them. And why don't you all come and stay in Chicago? We can spend 1 or 2 days discussing all about this. I'll be very happy to host your assembly
Yes,
around
Swamiji.
here.
Yes, thank you, Swamiji. Thank you, Swamiji. I think all are hearing, lot of people are hearing over phone and Google Hangout. So they heard your question, sorry,
Invitation.
they heard your
Invitation.
appeal and definitely yeah, invitation. Yes, and definitely people will go there and enjoy your
Okay.
associations and Thakur's
Thank you.
associations.
Thank you. Also, please join with me.
Thank you, sir.
Sarvastaratu Durgani Sarvabhadrani Pashyatu Sarvasat Buddhimapnotu Sarva Sarvatra Nandatu. See the meaning, the wonderful meaning. Sarvastaratu Durgani. Let each and every one be free from misery. Durgani, Durgati, miseries. Let all of them be free from miseries. Sarvo Bhadrani Pashyatu. Let everyone see goodness in others. Sarva Sat Buddhimapnotu, Sat Buddhi. Let the positive thinking come in each and every one. Sarva Sarvatra Nandatu. Let everyone be happy anywhere they are. So that is the universal prayer. It's not for the Hindus, it's not for any particular sect, it's for each and everyone. Let all be happy. Thank you very much. Om Shanti. 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 Hari Om. Let every place in the heaven be peaceful. All the beings that is there outside be peaceful. Let me, my person, having peace. Thank you again, friends. And today, after some time, I will leave again for Chicago. Tomorrow, morning 11 to 12, I will deliver a lecture, and that is I have a series of lectures that I am giving, the Saga of the Soul. I just like to announce to you, you can visit chicagovedanta.org, and that is our website, Chicago Vedanta Society website, chicagovedanta.org. And in the home page itself, if you scroll down, you will find live streaming. And if you go and click over there, it is 1 hour you are ahead. So obviously, at the Chicago timing, 11 to 12, you can listen to me even tomorrow. And every Tuesday evening, 7:30 to 8:30, I give discourse on Panchama Veda, that is the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. These are the 2 classes, the live streaming is there. In the YouTube also, all the past lectures are there. So if you like to join our Google list, address list, you can send your email to us, and that is again Chicago Vedanta. You can send to me Ishatmananda at gmail.com. Thank you.
Swamiji,
Um,
Swamiji, pranam.
Everyone can offer the flowers to Bhagwan Sri Ramakrishna, Sadhguru and Vivekananda and have a lunch. Thank you very much for all of these comments. Yeah, have a good weekend.
Oh, you didn't announce.
Yeah, we can announce this.
There are some books as series if anybody want to interested, they can look at it.
Actually, here is the Bengali Gita. Those who can understand Bengali, this is a DVD. The 14 DVDs are there and explaining the complete Gita. Not only that, I am teaching so the Gita how to pronounce the stotra and the meaning. So that is 14 and is a long complete Gita. And there is also, this is a set of 8 CDs. The lectures are there.